Hello everybody and welcome back to Citizen Sleeper 2. Last time we made our way to the Hollow, which is a pretty interesting place, all things considered. We were coming here not only to begin our artistic journey of painting every place we've been to, but also to look for a certain ship that we now know was decommissioned, or at least taken apart, except for one specific part, which we have the coordinates to. From a very untrustworthy guy. I really don't trust Luis. He's up to something. But, you know, what can you do? We'll just have to hope they don't rat us out to the singers. We saw the singers again, too. Isn't that crazy? I'm very shocked. It's, like, really cool. Every time we see someone that we've met before, I'm always like, whoa! I'm also going to use some, thingies here. I'm gonna attempt to interpret some signals. But I don't exactly have good rolls for it. No, I really don't. These dang rolls. Either way, we're not being hunted anymore, so we have that at the very least, which I appreciate. We also have something at Holmes Rock I think we need to do, but that's a future problem. Okay, yeah, that didn't... and it worked once. Bad luck indeed. Alright, we will... I know we're just about to leave, but we will eat... just a little bit of num-nums. And we will head out on the contract. Aphelion Beacon. This is it, the first beacon in the trail that leads to the Aphelion Path's fraction drive. Eugen is eager to get there ahead of the singers and anyone else. Yeah, because we don't really know what Luis told them before he told us everything. They could already know. I don't know. Either way, this is a danger quest, which means it's gonna be lots of fun. Okay, you're locked in. You know what? I feel like I always bring Bliss, and I do love having them around. But maybe we should bring Nia for the Intuit. I don't know how important Intuit will be on this quest, but I know that I have a negative to it, and I don't think Eugen has anything for it either. So at the very least, that's something she can do that almost none of us can. Bliss can, but that's about it. And Engineer, but I think I have a plus to that. So we'll take our chances. Let's travel to contracts. Confirm. And to be fair, I feel like this situation is somehow less dangerous than the one Neo was in. That was terrifying. Oh, I love Seraphin's new sprite. It's nice to see him not all banged up anymore. We're coming up on the beacon site now. Seraphin brings the ship into place. Signal's pretty weak, though. He turns in his chair, which is what you get for chasing 10,000 cycle-old leads that got a lot of people killed. Ah, whatever. I know you don't trust this. Neither do I to a certain extent, but we'll see. Since you explained the situation to Seraphin, he hasn't gotten any more enthusiastic about the job, especially as it's a job that comes from Eugen. Seraphin shuts down the engine and turns to Eugen. Time for you to go have a poke around in those rocks. He waves a hand at the scattering of asteroids. Enjoy! Eugen barely seems to notice the sarcasm. A kind of fixed determination has come over him since you've left the Hollow. It's not something you've seen before. Yeah, usually he's like a really chill dude. Let's suit up and find the beacon. He pats you on the shoulder. Luis said it's the first of a trail, so the faster we locate this one and get ourselves pointed to the next, the better. Enough messing around. He kicks off and glides out of the cockpit, heading straight for the airlock. Another wild goose chase, Nia sighs. I hope this one turns out to be better than last time. Nia slips past you and follows Eugen to the airlock. It's just you and Seraphin left in the cockpit. He taps at the console, ignoring you. You think this is a bad idea? I ask, knowing the answer. Seraphin turns. Me? He mockingly puts a finger on his own chest. Look. He gets serious for a second. People have been searching for this thing since the Solheim collapse. That's a lot of desire directed at one hidden drive. Objects like that tend to get people in trouble. Seraphin sighs. At least in my experience. So take it slow, and keep your eyes on Eugen. Seraphin turns back to the console, busying himself with diagnostics. You turn and leave the cockpit, your mind on the beacon and the trail that should, all being well, end at the ticket out of the entire system. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? I don't know how true it's gonna be, I don't know what we'll find when we get there, but we need to move quickly. Okay, I'm the only one who has Endure. So it's kinda up to me. Eugen can do stuff too. Nia's not really helpful. Sorry, Nia. That's mean, but... when the Intuit shows up, it'll be your time to shine. I'm gonna pull Yeah, I'll see what I can do. We can do this, positive, neutral. Might take a little stress. Of course. Of course! Why not? Why not? Oh my lord. Well, the sooner we do this, the better. Yujin, why don't you get in on this? Maybe the more stressed you are, the less you are likely to betray me. Does that make sense? Despite the debris, a direct search is proving faster than scanning the region. That's good. I will also... I'll use up all the rolls, why not? There we go, we got it. Just a little bit of stress. Where's the next one? Ooh, Aphelion beacon. Analyze site. The site where the beacon is planted shows signs of a ship landing and excavation. Perhaps analyzing the remains would help. So someone has been here before. Oh, Nia, it's your time to shine! I knew it was a good idea to bring her into it. Because otherwise we would be screwed. If we didn't bring Nia and none of us had Intuit, the only thing I would be able to do is interface. Well, maybe someone else would have interface, but you know what I mean. Decrypt signal. There seems to be data hidden in the beacon signal. Could it be the location to the next step in the trail? Onward vector. This beacon contains the coordinates for the next beacon in the trail. You just need to extract them. You got this, Nia. I believe in you. Hell yeah. Pretty slick indeed. Alright, let's add that up. Nice, nice, nice. I only have two twos. I don't know if I'm willing to risk that. Scorch marks from the ship's drive seem to indicate a direction of onward travel. Yeah, we'll back up, and we'll take a break. We'll end cycle, and we'll see where we go from here. I don't feel like it's gonna be that easy. I'm waiting for the singers to show up, in all honesty. And my dice are breaking. Alright, Nia. I might push for you, so we get better rolls. Nice. I'll do this one. Nice. What else could we do? A 1 is really not good. I'm gonna risk a push. That's way better. And now Yujin has 2 really good dice. Oh yeah, because they affect both dice now. I forgot I did that. You have a vector for the next beacon. Time to follow the trail. Ah, but what if the singers are already on their way? Oh no. We're in. Yujin nods at the data port, deep inside the body of the beacon. He peers through his suit's faceplate at it. You have part of the plating removed, and you're pretty sure you have access to the coordinates you need. All that's left is to slot a drive. I've got this. Yujin takes out a thumbnail drive and slots it. Easy as can be. A smile flickers across his face. You peer into the beacon. It has been a delicate job getting the security access and the system knowledge to find the coordinates for the next step. But it all seems to have passed without incident. No, you don't think that, because then there's going to be an incident. Got it. Yujin pulls the drive and thumps you on the shoulder. Let's head to the next one. Look alive down there. Seraphin's voice comes over the comms. We've got a ship on approach. We need to make ourselves scarce. Oh, it's the singers, isn't it? You and Yujin exchanged a look. The singers. You kick off and glide towards the ship, but Yujin goes in the other direction. You wonder what he's doing for a second, and then you see it. He arrives at the beacon and immediately begins laying into the metal shell. He pulls a tool from his suit's belt and caves in the beacon with an anger that chills you. When he's done, the beacon is just another chunk of debris in the shoals. He joins you in the cockpit. Oh, they're gonna kill us! Seraphin gives you a look, but doesn't say a word. He just silently taps in the new coordinates. You look across at Yujin, his expression fixed and his eyes cold. Then Seraphin fires up the drive. Oh god, here we go! Off we go! Further and further. They're gonna follow us. I mean, he did break it, but they know where we're going, right? He's gonna follow us. A shrill bleep wakes you up from your stargazing. What was that? Seraphin looks around the cockpit as warning lights and sirens sound all over the ship. The terminal screens flicker, some of them not coming back on. You hear a groan from somewhere deep in the ship. Oh, Yujin, you motherfucker, you better not have. Some kind of pulse? An energy weapon? Seraphin slaps the side of his flickering terminal until it stabilizes. On it, you see a red dot moving further away from the center of a circle. A ship is accelerating away. Seraphin taps at his console, bringing up the transponder information. He turns to Yujin with a hard stare. It's Vesna. Oh god, they're both here?! Eugen shakes his head. Got it in one. Seraphin grits his teeth. The limb-hound, registered in the far spindle. He slams his fist on the keyboard. Oh, how did she find us? How? Because Eugen is a sloppy operator, that's how. Seraphin shakes his head and starts working on the drive system. Now we're stranded. Ah, fuck! She knocked out our drive. Must have been waiting for us. Seraphin sighs. We'll need to get it activated as quickly as we can. Eugen is up from his seat, peering out of the window at the large rock floating just outside. The beacon has to be there. Vesna cracked it and then waited for us to catch up. She was trying to dissuade us. Well, she's done a pretty good job. Seraphin scrolls through layers of drive diagnostics. Give up now? Eugen glances at you. We're so close. But Vesna's ahead. That's very dangerous. We can't take her on. The race isn't over yet. Eugen meets your eye. She still has to find and extract the drive, not to mention the singers. We decrypt the beacon and fix the drive. No distractions. Eugen kicks off and glides out of the cockpit towards the airlock. Should have seen this coming. Nia looks at the doorway Eugen just left through. Everything he touches turns to shit. Oh, look. Seraphin turns in his seat. We're in this now. No way back. Only forward. We got it. We can do this. Right? But the moment this goes south, and it will, I'll pull you out, and we're leaving, whether Eugen wants to back out or not. Seraphin meets your eye. He's serious. Oh, I understand. I don't agree, but I understand. Seraphin nods, saying nothing. Seraphin turns back to his console. This, as far as he is concerned, is your problem to fix. Oh god, so what am I doing? Okay, disabled drive. I could probably take care of this one. Bypassing the entire control system of the drive and triggering it manually is a drastic option, but time is short. Force startup. Forget tinkering with the drive with no time to waste. Physically forcing it to restart might be the best option. So there's that. I could probably take care of that one. What about this? Ugh! You guys gotta be kidding me! Why do I have to do everything? Rewire beacon. The beacons are becoming familiar, which means a little rewiring might help reveal the coordinates faster. Decrypt signal. Once again, the beacon signal hides the coordinates to the next beacon. This should be the one. Alright, so I think what we need to do... What have you guys got over here? Eugen! Alright. First, let's see what I can do. I get pluses to both of these. They're both risky, so we might as well just do it. Bypassing security systems by rewiring around them is surprisingly effective. Who would have known? We'll do another one. Okay. Push this one up to a 5. Might take some stress. No, surprisingly, but we still are 3 away. I don't know if I'm willing to push on that 2. But we need to push again. There we go. That's better. Do some shit. There we go. Drive activation. There we go. Few of the monitoring systems are fried, forcing them to activate take a lot of effort. Well, we're gonna have to risk it with these rolls. Sorry. And another one. Looks messy? Hell yeah, we're in a bad situation. Alright, we're kind of like halfway on both of them. But now we have to rest. We can't really do anything else. So let's end cycle. Oh boy. My dice are gonna break. Yup. Oh, my rolls are terrible! Oh, gosh. Alright, well, first things first. I gotta push again. It's the only way we're gonna get shit done. How do I always end up in these situations? You motherfuckers can take all the stress you want. This is your fault, Eugen. Plus stress, whatever. It's very messy. Very, very messy. Okay. Okay, there we go. That helped a little bit. I might be able to do this. Oh, no. Nope, nope, nope. Not gonna risk it. I can't take any more stress right now. We're gonna need one more cycle anyway. These fuckers. Fight the singers, don't fight us! Okay, there we go, that's a little better. You know what, Eugen? You don't even get to see the drive. You finish this. You fix your mistake. Didn't stand a chance. None of this stands a chance, and it's your fault! Why are we doing this? Okay, the Riggs drive is running once more. There's no time to lose. We've got that done at the very least. Now it's just this one. Which I should be... we're good. We're good. We're just mildly stressed. It's fine! Seraphim punches the final set of coordinates into his console. The final set? And runs a fresh set of diagnostics on the Riggs drive. Everything comes up green. The atmosphere in the cockpit is tense. None of you know what you might be flying into. Eugen's jaw is set. His eyes are on the stars and scattered rocks. His goal is in reach. But is he gonna drop us to make that goal? It's not a goal to be underestimated. A fraction drive, one that can take any ship out of the system and beyond. One that can forge a path through the surrogate systems few can take. Freedom, both from this system's politics and the structures of power that dominate the passage of people through colonized space. The problem with such a lofty ambition is that it is infectious, seductive. It's desirable enough to draw people out, bring them to their absolute limit. You've seen that in Eugen. The singers, too, were shaped by that desire, and Vesna, the steely-eyed captain you don't seem to be able to shake. The question is, who will flinch first? That's true, and that's really scary! We're in so much trouble. Oh god, my rolls. Oh, I can't even see them this time. Here you are, moored around a remote and airless rock, a scattering of debris concealing an object of great value, in a system spiraling into war. We're the last here. Seraphim shuts down the drive, but at least no one started shooting. Vesna would only kill as a last resort. Eugen looks out at the rock. The singers, I'm less sure about. Reassuring, Seraphim deadpans. So what now? We walk out there and start digging? What do you think, Eugen? You turn to face Eugen, but he's already gone. You get after him, Seraphim shakes his head. I'm going to keep the rig warm. I get the feeling we're going to be needing it. Yeah, probably. As you glide out of the cockpit, you hear the airlock cycling. Eugen is already out. Oh my god, this guy is gonna get us killed! You speed up, grabbing a suit and wrestling it on as you head for the airlock. The door hisses open to reveal a sparse landscape. The twisted parts of a facility or ship, corroded beyond recognition, jut up out of the dusty rock. Squinting into the faint and distant sun, you can make out two figures in suits standing a fair distance apart in the middle of the loose circle of debris. Oh, is it not there? You glide down towards them, specks of loose gravel and decaying metal bouncing off your suit as you do. Now, now! A voice crackles through your comms as you approach, broadcast over the open channel. None of us want to die out here. You see them now, the two figures, Vesna and the leader of the singers, Peter, facing each other across this dusty plain. Vesna's arm jutting out from her body, her hand resting on an object at her hip, a weapon. Keep your distance, sleeper. Her eyes flick over to you as you approach. This godforsaken rock is crowded enough as it is. We set foot here first. The claim is ours, by anyone's judgment. Peter speaks calmly and slowly, his arms at his hips and his palms upturned. And I suspect we're also the best equipped to find the fraction drive and put it to use. Anyone's judgment? Vesna scoffs. Who do you see out here to validate your claim? She gestures at the rock-strewn void with one hand, her other firmly on the grip of her handgun. Guys, we don't have to do this! The sleeper is our witness here. Peter turns slowly to you. I'm sure they'll verify our claim. I didn't see who was here first, you motherfuckers. I just got here. Vesna laughs. Well, at least someone here still has integrity. You look between the two of them, searching their faces for an intent, an opening, anything. Vesna's ocular implants give nothing away, but the visible tension in her gun arm suggests failing patience. Peter, meanwhile, projects an atmosphere of considered calm. But there is a violence behind that benign smile, and a crew of singers somewhere out there in the dark. Oh... Why can't I be like, everybody calm down? Vesna using that weapon will seal your fate. Perhaps, she smiles daggers at you. But I doubt you'll be alive to see that come to pass. Her arm tenses. The shot is silent, its direction unclear, but its effect immediate. The side of Vesna's suit explodes in a geyser of escaping oxygen! She spins, clutching at the wound to clamp it close. As she does, you see the shot grazed her, splitting the suit but leaving her body beneath intact. Might want to run and get that fixed, Vesna. Yujin slips out from the shadows out of a piece of debris at the edge of the circle. He holds a long gun at his hip. What are you doing? Claiming what's mine. Yujin's eyes are fixed on Peter as he moves slowly closer. You son of a bitch! Vesna's doubled over, unable to take her hands away from the hole in her suit without risking immediate depressurization. Yujin draws alongside you, his eyes still on Peter. Time to turn yourself around, get in that ship of yours, and go back to wherever the hell you crawled out from. You glance at Vesna. There's a spout of oxygen spewing out from her suit, leaking between her fingers. She doesn't have long. We can't abandon this claim, Peter shows his open palms. For the singers to survive, we must leave this system behind. There's no way for us to support ourselves here. Our moon is gone, eaten up by war. The belt will be next. You may as well shoot me here if you're not going to let me take the drive. This is my people's future. Well, Yujin shifts his shoulders. If you insist. Dude! Sleeper, we have incoming. A lot of incoming. You glance at Yujin. He's hearing the message too. A whole load of Conway ships are approaching this location. What are they doing here? I'm not about to radio and ask them, Seraphin's voice distorts, but it's not hard to imagine that news of this fraction drive has reached further than anyone wanted. I'm gonna kill Luis. You look across at Peter and see his lips moving, but hear nothing. He's talking to his crew. A moment later, you hear a click as he switches back to the open channel. If you heard what I just heard, then you know we're out of time. Peter looks deadly serious now, his face a diplomatic calm, having fallen away. We singers are the only crew who can pull the fraction drive out before Conway arrives. There are more of us, and we have the experience. Let us take it. Don't let it fall into the hands of this system's biggest enemy. Sleeper, Seraphin hisses over the comms. Get back to the rig. No, Yujin cuts in. You aren't sure if he's responding to Seraphin, Peter, or both. The drive is ours. I've worked too hard and come too far to let this go now. He raises the long gun to his shoulder. You're all insane, Vesna spits out the word, her voice strained and hoarse. I'll leave you to your graves. She kicks off from the rock, arching towards the crimson shape of the limb-hound. Yujin doesn't even watch her go. You see something flaring in his eyes, a dark drive with no other resolution. No, I can't let you do this! Ugh! You put a hand on Yujin's shoulders and his eyes flick to you. You know what it is to be driven, especially towards freedom. Yours is a life where each escape has been earned, both by desire and sheer determination. But you also know how lives are wasted, thrown against the walls that restrain them again and again, only to come apart. You know that determination must be tempered by humanity, by empathy, by care. And in this moment, that is what passes between you and Yujin. Solidarity, empathy, and care. Yujin's resolve crumbles as he turns. You see Peter watching carefully, his eyes flicking between the two of you. When he sees Yujin drop his gun, he nods to you and retreats. There's work to be done. You kick off from the rock together, you and Yujin, in silent resignation. Even when you reach the open airlock of the rig, Yujin does not look back. Once your suits are off, you both glide up to the cockpit to find Seraphin rapidly starting the drive. His console screen is filled with red pulses, the signatures of Conway drone ships bearing down on this lonely rock. He glances up at you as you enter the cockpit, but says nothing. You're thankful for that, at least. This is no time for glib remarks. You take one last look at the Aphelion path's final resting place. Across its surface, black-suited singers, like a small army of ants, industriously work to excavate and extract the fraction drive. In the face of the inhuman and cruel arm of Conway Extractions, it's hard not to wish them well. May their freedom buy them the kind of future you were not able to claim. And then the drive kicks in and you leave the singers to their fate. Goodbye. I couldn't do it. I don't know if there was even an option to fight back against that, but I couldn't do it. Especially knowing what we know about the singers and what they went through. They're not the nicest people, sure, but they already went through so much shit, and they just got away from the rest of the flotilla, and now they just want to get away entirely. I can't begrudge them that. We want to do it too, but I don't want people to die for it. Because if we just keep killing everyone who's in our way, at what point are we the same as Conway? The ship is quiet as you dock with the Hollow. No one is eager to speak about what happened out there in the shoals. Even Seraphin is silent, tapping away at the engine shutdown with comfortingly routine motions. Eugen broods at the back of the cockpit, looking drained and pale. Are you thinking about how you almost murdered 2 people? You know it'll take him some time to come back from this, to extract himself from the hold that fraction drive, that dream held over him. You wonder if he ever will, or if the freedom that object represented to him will haunt him for the remains of his life. You know, at least, that now is not the time to try to discuss it, to lay out exactly what happened out there. Eugen will retreat, of course, hiding beneath the glib personality you've come to recognize as his shield. But perhaps, as the cycles pass, he'll find himself changed. Perhaps not. Either way, there's much to be done, and this thankless adventure has derailed you enough. Time to get back to work. The good, the bad, and the Eugen. Find the fraction drive without losing Eugen. Wait, he could die there? I guess if I didn't stop him, the singers probably would have gunned him down. Shit! Could you even get the fraction drive? I bet you couldn't have. I bet no matter what, you were fucked. But there was a very real chance that Eugen could have died there. Thank goodness I had Engage. Oh, man. Oh, Eugen. Oh, man. I mean, yeah, it was very reckless and stupid, but, like, I understand where he's coming from. There's fucking war going on, you want to get out. But, Jesus, man. That was... Ooh. Oh, I should feed the stray. But yeah, I think he just, like, really gripped onto that too much, and it would have led him down a really dark path. And I don't know if he would have been okay with that. Maybe he would have, but I don't know. If there's a... Oh, I glitched really bad there. Okay. Well, that's not good. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to make us some money really quick. But yeah, it's like, I can't blame him. I get it. But there was a point where we went from a race for it to just killing each other for it. It was like Lord of the Flies. It was not... I don't know if it was worth it at that point, you know? I don't know, maybe that's just me talking out of my ass. I just feel like it might have been turning Eugen into someone he wasn't. Or at least I like to hope that it's someone he wasn't. Especially knowing that that ambition could have gotten him killed if we didn't have that luck on that roll. You know what, let's fill up on supplies now. Oh, I pressed the wrong thing. You know what, maybe we won't. We don't really need to, we'll wait. Oh man, goodness gracious. Well, we can't go on a contract for a little bit because we're glitched. So what can we do? I mean, we could head towards the green belts. But we also need to... Why do we need to go to Holmes Rock again? I forgot. Repaint the rig. Investigate export. Green belt. Aphelion. Oh yeah, Holmes Rock. Maybe we should run and do that. Because I do want to, if I can... Oh, I can't go to Wellspring right now. Oh yeah, it's blocked off. I wonder if we'll ever get to go back there. So maybe we can't do the painting right now. Maybe we'll have to do it later. So maybe we should head to the green belt. Where is Holmes Rock? Aphelion Gate? Or Spindle? Flotsam? Holmes Rock is way far away. But we might be able to get there by going to the green belt. Yeah, maybe it's time we check out the green belts. But I think we're gonna wait out this glitch at the very least. Because I don't want to deal with all that. But I would like to run to the green belt and then Holmes Rock, and then maybe we'll circle back around. I just like doing the side quests, and plus we could get more art along the way. So I'm gonna use the rest of my rolls, just try and get us some dough. We can chill here for a little bit, I feel, while I wait for the glitch to go away. Because I don't really like doing important tasks with the glitch on me, and hopefully I won't have to deal with that during the fight with, you know, Lane, but we'll see. Oh, jeez. On the bright side, I might be able to use these to, interpret signals. I mean, it's good or bad either way. Nope. Come on now. There we go. Love to see it. Come on. Nice. Dang, 220% in a row is not bad. But the glitch goes down really fast now. I wonder if that's our little buddy in our brain who's helping us out with that. Which I do really appreciate. I really appreciate it. Alright. Make a purchase. Yeah, I don't remember when Wellspring is going to open up again. Probably not until post-game? I don't know. We'll see. We will definitely see. But I do need to go there to get some painting done. That's for certain. Oh my god, my rolls are garbage. Okay, we still got one more cycle before we'll be able to. But that's okay, I'll use it to interpret some more signals. 20%? No. 20%. Nice. And then we'll just do these over here. 50-50. Oh yeah, I still have some engine components. I wonder if we could do anything with those. It's a good thing we held on to them, though, for the pirates. Ooh, 700 is not that bad. Alright, and the cycle, one more cycle, and then we will be ready to go wherever we go next. Oh, wait, what's going on? Oh! Eugen finds you in a quiet corner of the rig. Seraphine just gave me something I think you need to see. Eugen has been uncharacteristically quiet since your journey to the Aphelion Path's resting place. And even now, there's a Sirius to him you do not recognize. He produces a personal terminal, a slate, and shows you the screen. On it is a message from the singers, from Peter. I'm pleased to report that Fraction Drive's extraction was successful. You hear the gravelly voice in your mind as you read. Thanks to your choice to concede. Conway attempted pursuit, but Singer's ships are fast and quiet, and we lost them in the debris. You smile. Peter's arrogance is clear, even in writing. Yeah, he's a bit of an asshole. But we love him for it. Or do we? I don't know. I like his character. We have now begun on the project to implement and expand the Fraction Drive, which is why I'm writing to you. Encrypted with this message is a full scan of the drive itself. Its components and systems. You exchange a glance with Eugen. I believe you deserve as much for your integrity in our encounter. I'm glad we didn't have to kill you. What you do with the plans is up to you, but I would recommend you do not attempt to sell or publish them unless you wish to attract further attention from Conway. Yeah, no, I'd really rather not that, but thank you so much. The singers will soon leave Helion, and in part we have to acknowledge your role in making this possible. We wish you a safe passage on your journey. Peter. At the bottom of the message, a handful of encrypted files open up to reveal an insanely complex set of scans and diagrams. The Fraction Drive. You look up at Eugen, who has a sharp smile on his face. The bastard did it. He shakes his head. And I have you to thank for stopping me from killing him. You should listen to me more. Eugen laughs. I'll do my best, Captain, but no promises. Building it is another problem. I'm not an engineer. He squints at the diagrams. We need a lot of resources and the kind of machines only found in places like Darkside. With time, research, who knows? Eugen grins. The point is, it's possible. We have the plans. The path is there. You see it now. Eugen's swagger returning. For better or for worse, this project fuels him. It's on the back burner for now. We have more immediate things to deal with. He slips the terminal away. But I'll start calling in favors. Quietly, investigating how real this is. You better fucking do it carefully, man. You already got us into so much shit. You could have died out there. He nods. I've learnt my lesson. I hope that's true. Eugen frowns, something dark crossing his face. Look, I know this is exciting, but... He pauses, unsure of his words. We know what people did to claim this drive. He swallows hard. What I did. Eugen taps at the terminal. Part of me wants to delete these right now. He looks down. They make me afraid of what I'll do to fulfill them. I don't know. There's part of me that's like, maybe we should delete them. Because Conway isn't gonna like it. It's dangerous. People want this information, but that's also another reason to not delete them, right? If other people want to escape, we're not the only ones who want to get out of here. I mean, we almost just got killed trying to get this stuff. So wouldn't it be better to not delete them? I mean, I get what he's saying, great power, great responsibility and all that, but I don't know, if there's a way we can, like, figure this out and then maybe spread this information quietly. Maybe not sell it, but maybe spread it a little bit. Or at least give it to people who need it. I don't know. Maybe that's dumb and, like, too optimistic, but it feels wrong to delete this information when there are other people who could really use it. Is that dumb? I don't know. It won't be like that. Perhaps you're right. He smiles weakly. I want to believe it. He slips the slate away. The way you treat me, it makes me believe something. His brow knits, his own words irritating him. But I'm not sure what it is. And I'm not much of a believer. Eugen looks down. You can see he's fighting with himself. I don't like to owe people. He pats you on the shoulder. But for you, I'll make an exception. With that, he turns away, gliding back through the ship and out of sight. A fraction drive of your own, a machine to cut a path through the stars. You shake your head. It's hard not to dream. But you have seen the danger of that dream, too. What it drove Eugen and the others to do. Perhaps together you can keep each other on the narrow path to the future without straying into obsession. Or perhaps, thinking of those impossibly complex plans, it'll never come to pass. Are they a diagram for your future, or a labyrinth to become lost in? The only way to know is to live it, together. Whoa, major drive complete, 2 upgrade points, hell yeah! So, I think I want to save for interface, but also I'm really curious, can I get all of these? Because that would be nice. Like, if I'm gonna click on it just to see. Confirm upgrade. Oh, so I could? See, that's another reason we need to keep doing these side quests before the main quest with Lane. I would really like to get my push up. I'd like to get my skills up. So that's something we definitely want to think about. Especially if we could get all of these at the same time. Can we? I don't know. I really don't know. But I'm gonna hold off, because I think I'm gonna upgrade something else next. But yeah, I don't know. Should we have deleted it? I mean, I guess... I feel like that's one of those things that, like, doesn't really have a right answer. It's very dangerous either way, because it's like, what do you... This information... Like, you know, what people have done, like Eugen said. People have killed for this information. People almost got killed just now, but, like... I don't know. It feels wrong to destroy something that could help so many people. Because, like, I don't know. I mean, very much so. If we are going to give this to other people and try to help people get out of the belt... Wow, I'm rolling really bad. If we're gonna do that, we can't be, like, selling this shit and advertising it all over the place, because, like, holy shit, Conway would destroy us. But, you know, maybe there would be a way for us to spread that information secretly. I don't know. Is that me being silly? Or I guess what's the word? I don't know. Like, naive? I guess that would be the better word for it. I'm not sure. But those are my thoughts. It feels like a really impossible situation without a real answer. All I know is I don't think we should delete it. At least not right now. Maybe we'll never get the stuff to actually take care of it and make it, but maybe we will. And if we don't, at least we know the possibility is out there, and that maybe one day someone will find it and be able to do what we couldn't. And if we do, then maybe we can help other people get out. Who knows? But anyway, after that very stressful and intense encounter, we are going to end here. Next time, we are going to head towards the Green Belt, and after that, depending on how long that takes, I would like to head back over to Far Spindle, deliver that, maybe check out some other places along the way, get that art done, and of course, head to Holmes Rock, we gotta do that too, and also just maybe Wellspring will pop back up, who knows? We'll see. But that's my plan. We want to do some side quests and get as many upgrade points as possible. Because, like, look at all this stuff. Look at all this stuff that could help us against Lane. I know there's some that we can't do. Like, we can't do Hexport until we get back to Darkside, unfortunately. We can help Nemba, the Helion dispatchers we can do. Carmen is something in the future, for sure. That's, like, main quest stuff, though. So we might worry about that after Holmes Rock and after... Helion Gate, not Helion Gate, after Far Spindle when we deliver to Nemba, and we're gonna try and get as much art stuff on that side as we can, so if Wellspring opens up again, we might go back there, we'll see. I don't know how long it's gonna take for that to open up back up. But that is our plan for the future, and until then, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing. Remember to take care of yourselves, run away from Conway, and have a good day.